I talk to animals. I'm not violent or anything, but I do talk to animals. And sometimes insects. I talked to a dragonfly this afternoon. This is called Sparrow. He saw me first and quickly fluttered to the tree edge. I caught the movement, and then I saw him there on his branch. I approached with my wheelbarrow. He held his ground boldly, fixing his bright eye on me. Well, I thought, and whistled at him. He answered back, it seemed. So I whistled again, and again he seemed to answer. Then I was too close for even a saucy sparrow. Feathers flicked across the driveway to the rain pond that soaks the lilacs. I set to my work, filled the wheelbarrow, and turned. Wings were flinging pond water in quick sparrow splashes. Taking a bath, I called. I always talk to animals. Why not? Never hurts to try. So, as I trundled away with my laden barrow, I whistled him goodbye. Used to be two little girls that lived across the street. Their names were Anna and Mary. And of course they had bicycles. And one day we took a walk. So this is called Down Dayton. One day, late July, Anna, Mary, and I went biking. Little John wanted to go, but no. Wait until you can ride, John, I said. Some tears then. They always leave you behind when you're small. Don't worry, his dad took him later. Do you want to go to the island of trees, I asked. I felt I could let them see me as I am. Sure, they said. They're game for anything. The Island of Trees is a grove at the south end of Dayton Road. It's in the sea of grass, across South Canton from the lilac-bordered old cemetery, you know? Down Dayton we went. The bugs were barely keeping up as we bumped along. Watch this, called the girls. They stunted with their bikes' feet on the handlebars. That's great, I said, and kept a watch for cars. We came to the pond, now a bog filled with grasses and ruled by indignant red-winged blackbirds. No frog serenade quieted as we neared it. Do they sleep in the mud waiting for wetter days? I don't know frog ways. Past the pond, dairy fields surrounded us. The east field was plowed but not planted. So the sly sugar maples on the Lilac Peninsula sowed a forest in it. Big pine neighbor points branches there. West wind slanted. 100 yards of the road cuts the tip from woods where ducks live on hidden ponds. Big rocks inhabited, where you can look back over Dayton's valley. We're at the edge of the sea of grass. Can we ride our bikes across? We try, and even I, with my thin-tired steed, ride through the sea past rock and weed. We peer into the grove. Mosquitoes guard its border. It's thickly grown, a green-soaked mystery, dark and secret-keeping. Yet, sun-dappled near the center. Shall we enter? I'm not going in there, Anna says. You always know where she stands. We postponed island exploration for another day, rode around its shore, and went home the Dayton way. I've got one short one here. Can I read that?
Yeah. You can read all you want.
I could have brought more, but I thought, there'd be a lot of people here reading. So. My wife and I were driving east on a trip to Burlington, and this is called Spring Green. And Lucy Maud is Lucy Maud Montgomery, who wrote Anne of Green Gables and other wonderful books. Lucy Maud wrote of the deep primal gladness of spring. Well said. Spring green is the color of renewing life. We were driving in steady rain and surrounded mostly by soaked green, but accented by flowering trees and lilacs. And then to the left we passed a grove, and beyond it stretched a vast field of little yellow flowers nestled in the grass. They were humble lights. How can I explain the gratitude that welled up in me?